promised, I'm going to break down Samsung Unpacked 2019, everything you should expect, and things to look forward to in the event. Although at this point though, Samsung has already done a great job of that by leaking everything, so you did my job for me, Samsung. Good job. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm gonna do the video, but yeah, let's get to it.
Get on, get faded, get high off the love we're making. Go home with you late night. I do anything to feel alright.
Hey, what is up everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid, and as promised, I'm going to break down what you should expect at Unpacked 2019. Now, before we do start the video, there is one news from that one freaking brand that always finds their way in. Although this one's a very short story, it is Apple. Apple's really going to be taking over the show soon. But anyway, according to 9to5Max, the 16-inch MacBook Pro that has been rumored to be released in October, the big MacBook that everybody wants, is rumored to finally be in production, but is going to be rumored at a price point of $3,000. Now, at one point, I could be shocked, but at the same time, I'm not. And for two reasons. One, this is Apple. Who else would do this? But number two, this has already been done, as they have made a 17-inch MacBook Pro in the past that was priced at around $2,700, $2,800. So it's about $200 short of what it used to be passing the price. The only difference is it was 17 inches versus 16 inches. Now, I don't think an inch is going to make or break the bank, but I feel like this is something for a real pro user. Although it kind of makes the 13 and 15-inch MacBook Pros kind of useless because now you're trying to say that those are semi-pro, not pro machines. But with that said though, this falls between the iMac Pro and the Mac Pro. Maybe the entry level, so there'll be the MacBook Pro 16-inch, then you have your iMac Pro, and then your Mac Pro. So maybe it's somewhere around those for the pro users. Now, I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna buy it because I don't need a new MacBook. Mine's working fine. So no issue for me, but everybody's sitting there going, like the face of shock and joy at the same time. So now let's get really into the video. Samsung Unpacked 2019. Now, as you know, they don't really talk too much at Unpacked, mostly some software updates when it comes to the One UI, or of course, Bixby. They keep on trying to push Bixby. I don't know why. But the main emphasis of the show is the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus or Pro. Really don't know which name they're going with, but I really hope they don't call it Pro because I feel like Pro is being slapped on too easily. You got PowerBeats Pro, OnePlus 7 Pro, iMac Pro, Mac Pro, Galaxy Pro. Like, how many more Pros do we need? So Note 10, Note 10 Plus will be fine. Now, this is kind of weird as the Note 10 series is getting two releases. It has been done before, but this is weird because in this day and age, we have the Galaxy lineup, which kind of fits the average consumers, and then you have the Note 10 for the extra users that want the power, and also business end users with the stylus. Now, from what we've been able to gather and everything, I'm going to break it down as best as I can. So let's start with the regular Note 10. It is going to be a 6.3-inch display, which is the smaller Note series. It will have a punch hole design centered at the middle, a new stylus redesigned slightly with advanced gestures where you don't even need to touch the device. You can air draw. So that's pretty cool on its own. You also will be getting the Snapdragon 855, and if you're in the European market, the Samsung Xeon 98, whatever, 25, whatever chip you want to call that. So that's just what I want to put out there. The starting configuration is, I believe, 6 gigabytes of RAM with 256 gigabytes of storage. Maybe 8 gigabytes. I think it might be 8. You could always fact check me if I'm wrong, but it really doesn't matter because RAM is RAM. But price tag on this phone is rumored at $1,099 for the Note 10 Pro. Now, this is one of those instances where I'm like, guys, we've reached it. We've reached the point of no going back, where smartphones have now become the price of laptops. Now, you can make your argument that mid-range phones are the other option to go, but I don't think anybody wants to go for a mid-range when you realize that if you spend the extra few dollars, you can get a premier smartphone and it does a better job. But we're at a point now where $999 or $1,000 is the average normal for a premium smartphone by premium manufacturers. And you have to take into consideration that Samsung is removing their headphone jack, which they have done many times to bash Apple with that, but yet they're going to do that. And I feel like at this point, the headphone jack is gone. And whether anyone wants to accept it or not, you got to come to reality that they are getting rid of the headphone jack. So whether you still want to keep arguing or you still want to keep hope, it's gone. It's gonna be over. So enough of this whole, we want 3.5 back. It's not coming back anytime soon. Anyway, now inside the phone, it will have a new cooling system that is rumored to be a little more advanced and a little more helpful. It will have a big battery life of 3,500 milliamps, and again, starting price is $1,099. Now we move to the Note 10 Plus, the bigger end model with 4G and 5G capabilities. This will be 6.8 inches, which will take the king of the biggest smartphone in the market if this comes out. And honestly, that is a shocker because you could buy an iPad mini and that will really be a smartphone at this point. I can't believe we're getting to that point where phones are becoming tablet. What was once portable and so simple and sleek is now becoming more of a tablet. So, that's unbelievable. But anyway, same spec, same stuff. However, this time this will have 12 gigs of RAM, 256, and this one is rumored to be priced at $1,499. So yeah, if you have $1,500, good luck. However, it will come in 5G, so if you want that future prone, you got 5G, and the battery will be significantly better, and it will have 4,500. Now, in terms of camera, both will have a 3-camera setup, which looks so much more nicer. Both will have an in-display fingerprint scanner, although the third camera, excuse me, notification, the third camera on the, I believe, Plus version will have a better sensing field to help stabilize and optimize the image. Now, that is a big plus, something that the iPhone is doing in their camera, so it'll be interesting to see how Samsung plays this out. Now, that is really all you can expect from Unpacked, but I want to go a little further and talk about things that people aren't talking about. So last year, they unveiled Samsung Galaxy Home, which was Bixby's smart speaker. Bixby's own version of the HomePod, except it looks so much more different and might even sound pretty good. It was supposed to be made by AKG, but they never really saw the project come to light, so we really don't know when it's going to come out, but I have a feeling Samsung may touch upon it. Maybe. I don't think we'll see it, because we've already seen it last year, but I think they may touch upon it a little more. Maybe they did some tweaks and designs. Maybe, who knows? So I think we'll get a little more insight on the Galaxy Home, because I actually am interested to see how that is. I know Bixby's not the best, but honestly, I'm curious to see. We may even see some more improvements to Bixby, although, again, Samsung, come out with your own operating system. Stop using Android. Make your own stuff. If you want to push Bixby, have your own operating system. Don't make a smart assistant that is over-eclipsed by Google Assistant. Just don't do that. Anyway, we may also see a new One UI interface redesign. Obviously, we saw One UI last year. We may see it again this year with a little more features, possibly. And also, to top it all off, we will also be seeing some more awkward claps at random notes. If you guys don't remember, last year had one of the best awkward moments in the entire show. That was pretty funny. So, that is what you can expect at Samsung Unpacked 2019. Now, I want to give a special thank you to Samsung for not inviting me because you are a piece of shit. But again, listen, I don't hate you guys, but again, you want to invite people that don't want to go, that's on you. So, deuces. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, one other thing. Just before we end, you're probably wondering, will we see AKG headphones? Maybe, but I don't think they will be on stage, possibly. Only because this is a Samsung branded event. There is no mention of Harman or AKG going, but it could be possible that we might see it. It was rumored that they were coming out with 3 models, as I talked about today. You can check out that video. But again, I don't think we'll be seeing headphones. Maybe we'll see some nods to it, but again, I don't think they're going to fully show it out because this is Samsung products only. Although AKG is technically owned by Samsung, they are their own thing. So I don't think so, but we may see some glimpses. And that's going to do it for this video. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Please let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of Samsung Galaxy Unpacked 2019? I said Galaxy, so Samsung Unpacked 2019. I am going to be live streaming on my computer while the event plays. For copyright reasons, I will not be streaming the event, so know that in advance if you are going to tune in. I'm just going to give my live reaction. You will hear it, but I won't show the video, only for copyright reasons, guys, so please be understanding of that. That is going to do it. And guys, we are growing at a rapid rate. We are at 560 subs. We are 40 subs away from 600, hitting my summer goal and end of year goal. If we can hit 600 subs before the end of this year or the end of this summer, whichever one, I think, honestly, I would be one of the happiest subscribers or one of the happiest YouTubers on there. So thank you guys all for subscribing, and new subscribers, welcome to my channel. That is going to do it. Thank you for watching, and peace.